Welcome back, guys. I'm Mark Wong, and today we are in the Tech Room, your trusty companion for all things tech. Whether you're a tech enthusiast looking for the latest innovations or a casual user seeking honest reviews, you've come to the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the realm of gadgets, gaming consoles, PCs, and more. In this video, we will be showcasing the best build for the Ryzen 9800X 3D. The Ryzen 9800X 3D is arguably the best gaming processor in today's market, so it's always best to pair this gaming with the right components. To help you further, there are timestamps and direct links to all the products in the description below. Also, it's worth noting that the prices can change from time to time. So again, be sure to take a close look at the direct links for the updated price tags. On top of that, be sure to take a look at our landing page in the description for the complete list of all our products. So let's get started. The 9800X 3D is priced at $599 and boasts 8 cores and 16 threads with a base clock of 4.7 gigahertz and a boost clock of 5.2 gigahertz. It also features 96 megabytes of level 3 cache. With this level of performance, you can basically pair this with the most powerful GPU and it will still perform really well. Next, let's take a look at the best GPUs for the 9800X 3D. The 9800X 3D is a high-end processor, which means that it would best be paired with a capable GPU. For the 9800X 3D, we recommend pairing it with at least a Radeon RX 7900 XT at $659.99 or a 4070 super priced at $649.99. Anything lower than these GPUs, and it would be best to simply get a lower-end CPU such as the 7600X or a 9600X, since you won't be seeing any changes in terms of gaming performance. But if you want to max out gaming performance, as we said earlier, you can max gaming performance by pairing the 9800X 3D with up to a 4080 Super 4090 or a 7900 XTX. Of course, it's safe to assume that we can even pair this with the upcoming RTX 5090 once it releases. Now, let's take a look at the ideal RAM. We recommend getting a DDR5 6000 CL30 32GB RAM. This is ideal if you want other programs to run in the background as you play, or if you're doing other non-gaming workloads such as video editing. That being said, we recommend the Team T-Force Delta RGB 32GB priced at $100. Now, let's take a look at the best motherboard for the 9800X 3D. The 9800X 3D will basically work with any M5 motherboard with a BIOS update. But what we recommend is a B-Series motherboard, which offers the best value, such as the MSI Pro B650S Wi-Fi, as it boasts Gen 4 PCIe and M.2 solutions with up to 64GB of bandwidth for maximum transfer speed. Next, let's talk about the best CPU cooler for the 9800X 3D. Now, if you aren't doing any overclocking, we recommend basically any mid-range air cooler such as the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120, priced at $62. But if you want to take it to the next level, any 240mm or 360mm all-in-one liquid cooler would do. I'd personally go for the CORSAIR iCUE Link H1 70i RGB liquid CPU cooler, priced at $100. So what's the best SSD for the 9800X 3D? Well, we recommend PCIe Gen 3 and Gen 4 NVMe SSDs for the best price to performance ratio. We recommend the 1TB Samsung 990 EVO, priced at $80. You could also go for 2TB with the 990 EVO, priced at $160. Now for the PC case, the goal here is to get optimum airflow, which is why we recommend the Phanteks XT Pro Ultra. This case can also house GPUs up to 415mm in length, which makes it great if you want to install triple fan high-end GPUs, which are pretty large. Finally, let's talk about the power supply. Given that we're building a PC with high-end components, we recommend at least a B-tier power supply, and sizing it at 1.5 times the maximum rated draw. Our team recommends the Be Quiet Pure Power 1200 watt PSU. Now that we've got your build, how about the price? Okay, if we're getting the value for money, mid-range build with the 4070 Super or 7900 XT GPU, an air cooler, and a 1TB SSD, we're looking at around $1,932. But if we're getting a high-end PC build with an air cooler, 2TB of storage, and let's say a 7900 XTX, it would cost around $2,250.75. How about the performance? Let's take a look at the benchmarks for Radeon's most powerful GPU, the 7900 XTX paired with the 9800X 3D. playing Cyberpunk 2077 at 1080p on the Ultra preset with ray tracing off, we're getting an average of 104 FPS with 1% lows at 60 FPS at 4K with ray tracing on. However, we're getting an average of 30 FPS with 1% lows of 23 FPS. For a more recent game such as Black Myth Wukong, we were able to average 65 FPS at 1080p on Ultra settings with 1% lows at 47 FPS. Trying it out at 4K, we were able to average 35 FPS with 1% lows of 30 FPS. And there you have it, folks, the best build for the Ryzen 9800X 3D. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button. If you have a question or a product you want us to review, be sure to drop your recommendations in the comments below. Until next time, this is Mark signing off, reminding you to stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great.